Welcome to Private Investigator Surveillance 101, Essential Skills and Techniques. This video will cover the basics of surveillance for private investigators. You will learn about basic surveillance, the equipment and tools you'll need, and how to conduct surveillance effectively and discreetly. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced investigator, this video will provide valuable insights and techniques to help you excel in the field. So let's dive in and get started. Some basic common equipment and tools that a private investigator needs includes a reliable vehicle such as a car or van, a video camera with good optical, keyword optical zoom to capture clear video of their target, a pair of binoculars to see the target from a distance, a wireless headset or earpiece to communicate with the other members of the surveillance team if it is a multi-operative investigation, a disguise such as a hat or sunglasses to help them remain inconspicuous during the surveillance, a notebook and pen to record observations and information about the subject's activities. Now, this is a partial list to be sure. A private investigator may need additional equipment depending on the specific surveillance situation they are dealing with. It is essential for private investigators to carefully plan and prepare for the surveillance to ensure they have all the equipment and tools that they need to complete the job successfully. The specific methods and techniques that a PI uses to conduct surveillance will vary depending on the situation and the information they are trying to gather. However, there are some general steps that a private investigator might follow when conducting surveillance. First, planning and preparation. Before beginning surveillance, a private investigator must carefully plan and prepare for the task. This may include researching the target and their routines, gathering intelligence and information about the subject's activities, and identifying potential surveillance locations and vantage points. Then there is the setup on surveillance. Once they have a plan in place, a private investigator will set up surveillance. This may involve positioning themselves at strategic locations near the target where they can monitor the target's movements and activities. The PI also needs to consider the best times of day to start surveillance. Oftentimes, early morning around 6 a.m. is the best time for most situations. Next is the observation and recording phase. During this part of the surveillance, a private investigator will carefully observe and record the target's activities. This may involve taking notes, photos, or video footage of the target and recording details such as the time, date, location, and people associated with the subject. Then there is analyzing and reporting. After completing surveillance, a private investigator will analyze the information that they have gathered and compile a report detailing their findings. This report will be shared with the client and very well could be used as evidence in legal proceedings. Now, this is a general overview of the surveillance process, and the specific methods and techniques used by private investigators may vary depending on the situation. It is important for PIs to use discretion, follow the law when conducting surveillance to ensure that they do not violate the rights of the individual they are monitoring. You want to keep these things in mind when it comes to a private investigator's surveillance camera. First, make sure you choose the right camera. A private investigator needs to have a camera that is suitable for surveillance, preferably a high-quality digital video camera with high-quality optical zoom and a small discrete camera for those times that they have to go on foot surveillance. The private investigator will carefully position the camera to capture clear and detailed images and video of their target. This may involve setting the camera on a tripod, a monopod, or another stable platform. When it comes to recording the target, a private investigator will use the camera to record the activities of their subject. This involves taking still photos or video footage of the target and recording details such as the time, date, location, and people associated with the target. After completing surveillance, a private investigator will review and analyze the footage captured by the camera. This may involve zooming in on specific details or images and using still photos from the video footage to create a report detailing the surveillance findings. During surveillance, a PI may also need to follow their target to gather information and evidence about the activities and movements of the target. As the target moves, a private investigator will follow them discreetly and unobtrusively. This involves staying a safe distance behind the target while trying to keep pace with them all the time, while also still attempting to remain unnoticed. And of course, there are the observations. Recording those observations, analyzing the data and evidence gathered, and reporting all of the findings in a report shared with the client and used as evidence in legal proceedings. The biggest takeaway here is to carefully plan and prepare for any investigation or any task or any activity in order to ensure success and increase your chances of achieving your goals and completing the task or the activity successfully. I want to pause right now and say thank you. Yes, thank you to all of my viewers for making the PI Guy channel so successful. Your views, your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes help make this channel what it is today. And what it is a community. It's not just another YouTube channel. It is truly a community of, yes, private investigators, but it also consists of everyday people wanting to know more about the private investigations profession. I get comments all the time from PIs, from process servers, from legal assistants, from attorneys, people from all walks of life in the legal industry, and regular YouTube viewers too. I especially want to say thank you to my PI Guy channel members. These folks right here in this list, they continue to inspire me to continue on with the channel. So a huge shout out to Eric Hutchinson for his 13 months as a PI Guy premium supporter, and William Tucker, my man, 11 months as a PI Guy supporter. Thank you so much. Then there is Daniel Fleshman, another supporter of the channel for the past 9 months, and Ivan White, another mainstay here with 9 months as a PI Guy supporter plus. Thanks, Ivan. How about Samuel Wright? Sir, thank you for your dedicated 6 months as a PI Guy supporter, and a huge shout out to Nick STL77 for 5 months as a PI Guy premium supporter. Thank you, Nick. I really do appreciate it. Arroyo Investigations is right there as a PI Guy supporter for the past 4 months. And Eric Lewis, thank you, my friend, for your 3 months as a PI Guy premium supporter. And if you want more information on becoming a PI Guy supporter, I will leave a link in the description below, or you can click that join button and get more details too. Now, I have a little story for you. A story about a time when I had to investigate one seriously crazy lady. So check it out in this video right here.